In honor of the long-awaited release of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which has now officially launched, I thought it would be fun to break down every Zelda reference that appears within the Animal Crossing franchise. Today we'll be looking at everything Zelda related, including Zelda villages, Zelda items, and even secret Zelda dialogue that appears in the Animal Crossing universe. The original generation of Animal Crossing games sees several unique Zelda references. However, exclusive Zelda items and hidden dialogue can be found in modern games and as recent as New Horizons. But before we highlight these awesome Zelda references that you may or may not know, I just wanted to remind you I also upload daily on my Let's Play channel, The Mori Plays, where we've just started a playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We'll be playing this for a while alongside daily episodes of Animal Crossing City Folk, so if you're a fan of nostalgic Animal Crossing games or you want to explore the chaos of Hyrule with me, please consider subscribing over there too. Now, Nintendo are notorious for crossovers and referencing their top IPs within their other games, and Animal Crossing is of course no exception. The original Animal Crossing sees 3 Zelda items available as part of the player's catalogue, including the Master Sword, Anju's shirt, and Kafei's shirt. The Master Sword is of course the most recognizable and often features as the sacred sword throughout the Zelda series, and the clothing items are inspired by those worn by Anju and Kafei from The Legend of Zelda the Majora's Mask. Alongside these awesome Zelda items, Nintendo also included several Zelda references in the game's dialogue. These include Gulliver mentioning he left his goldfish Helen heartbroken in Hyrule, which is of course the kingdom most Zelda games are located. Another sees Cap'n ask the player if ye ever spend the night in a Hyrulean prison during one of his boat rides, and why, what in the name of Jabu Jabu's belly, which is a direct reference to a dungeon of the same name in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Should the player catch a loach in Animal Crossing, the dialogue reads, "I caught a loach, you don't suppose it's Hylian, do you?" Which is a super fun reference as the player is wondering if this could be a Hylian loach found in Ocarina of Time. The final dialogue reference in the original Animal Crossing can be encountered when interacting with a storage item in a villager's house, when a random message displays, "You found 100 rupees, but you can't use them here." Rupees are of course the currency of Hyrule and used in all Zelda games. Next up we have Katrina the Fortune Teller. She's pretty mystical, and if you look closely you'll see the Triforce design inside her tent. Pretty awesome. Now, the Zelda references found in Animal Crossing don't stop there, as there's even a hidden and technically unobtainable NES game in Animal Crossing called The Legend of Zelda. Like many NES game items in Animal Crossing, this is the original and full NES game and completely playable if obtained. The last of the Zelda references in the original Animal Crossing can be found on the e-reader cards. These include patterns for the hero's tunic, the Triforce tile, and a NES Link design. When scanned, these patterns can be used in Animal Crossing. Moving on, content similar to this continues to exist in Animal Crossing Wild World and Animal Crossing Let's Go to the City, most notably the Zelda items. Alongside the Master Sword seen in previous games, the Triforce was also added to Animal Crossing, which is of course the most recognizable symbol of The Legend of Zelda. The Triforce can even be interacted with and offers a satisfying Zelda animation and sound effect. It's pretty awesome. Furthermore, rupees are referenced again when checking storage, something that also returns to later games. Anyway, peppy villagers also mention meeting a cute boy in green clothes who could knock items out of the sky with his boomerang, which is a subtle reference to Zelda and hints that Link could be a faraway Animal Crossing resident. Animal Crossing Let's Go to the City goes a step further than Wild World and introduces a few Zelda-inspired clothing items, including the hero's clothes and iconic masks. The final Zelda reference found in Animal Crossing Let's Go to the City can be found in international versions when villagers will say, "Buy something, will ya?" during the flea market events. This is of course a classic piece of Zelda dialogue found in the original when speaking to merchants. However, the largest Zelda crossover within the Animal Crossing franchise can be seen in Animal Crossing New Leaf and Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. When the game first launched, 9 Zelda-themed items were obtainable as prizes from fortune cookies. All you had to do was eat one and redeem a qualifying ticket. Some of these items include hero clothing items, several Zelda-themed masks, and of course the now traditional Master Sword and Triforce. But by the time the huge Welcome Amiibo update released a few years later, 4 Zelda-inspired villagers were introduced to Animal Crossing. These include W. Link, a smug wolf based on Link's wolf form from Twilight Princess, Medley, a normal bird based on Medley from Wind Waker, Ganon, a cranky pig based on Ganon himself, and of course Epona, a peppy horse based on Epona, which is of course Link's horse. These can be invited using the Legend of Zelda amiibo, and every single Zelda villager brings their own Zelda themed camper to Animal Crossing, filled with hundreds of Zelda themed items all referencing several Zelda games. Some of the most notable items include Zelda outfits, scrolls, wallpapers, pieces of heart, wigs, and even cuckoos and Hyrulean treasure chests. The Zelda references in Animal Crossing New Leaf are simply incredible and a wonderful addition to the Animal Crossing franchise. Next up we have Animal Crossing New Horizons. Unfortunately, New Horizons doesn't feature any crossover content such as the Zelda villages for example, but it does include Zelda references, which is a nice nod to the Legend of Zelda and continues the trend of Zelda references in Animal Crossing games. When speaking with Isabelle, one quote during an island evaluation reads, "It's a place I've been quietly watching. It's a secret to everybody. I don't want it to be famous." This is actually a reference to friendly red moblins that are found in secret caves in the Zelda universe. Red moblins often hand over 3 rupees to Link, muttering the phrase, "It's a secret to everybody." And finally, should you refuse Gulliver's request to help him, he says, I haven't felt this betrayed since I loaned me best jacket to that hornswoggler Linebeck," which is a direct reference to Linebeck from the Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, implying Gulliver actually knows Linebeck, making this the final Zelda reference that can be found within Animal Crossing games. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed these Zelda references, and I hope to see you over on the Mori Plays for Tears of the Kingdom. Peace.